Alright, so the ranked season is almost over, which means it's time to have some fun. One-shot Accelgor, one-shot Duraludon, and then weakness policy Togekiss to finish out the battle in epic kaiju style. So yeah, since it's not going to matter in a few days, now's the time to experiment and then get ready for the new season. I just want to see if Accelgor has the magic in it once again, and then Duraludon. I did a moveset guide for Duraludon a few days ago. I was like, wait a second. Why aren't people running Duraludon? Because it's a really good Pokemon to just one-shot something on the choice specs. And that's what we're going to do. So we're going to final gambit this Gyarados, one-shot it. We're going to bring in the Duraludon. Wow, he thought he had it. He thought he was going to do something fancy, but few Pokemon are going to have more than 80 base hit points fully invested like that, which means we just got rid of one of the biggest threats in the game. And that's why Smogon banned Dynamax. Doesn't work. Yep, look at how strong Gyarados is. Look how strong Dynamax is, guys. Just, unstoppable. And now we have Duraludon coming in. This is bad. I think we Dynamax, though, and we just kind of deal with it. So I was trying to save Togekiss as the finale Dynamax, but we just have to break the disguise. We can't Steel Beam and then lose health, and then we can just crush this Mimikyu through super effective hits. We lose our choice specs, but I mean we're still modest, fully hit point invested craziness. So I think am I just gonna make Duraludon work off script as well? I just wanted, final gambit one shot, Duraludon one shot, and then Togekiss comes in and cleans it. Yeah, Swords Dance really wouldn't do too much, and then Steel Spike, gotta do it to him. Also, we gain defense, so we actually get stronger against the Mimikyu, which is nice. And then we KO it. Yeah, you just gotta do better with the Duraludon. I don't know. I haven't been threatened by Duraludon. I've beaten all the ones I've gone up against, and they feel very underwhelming. I guess people just weren't thinking about it right or something, so... You already lost this guy's on Mimikyu. That means you lost your Mimikyu. And in comes the Rotom. It's still going to be solid damage. That's solid damage against Rotom. That counts. Doing a fifth. It all sticks. It all matters. And then we just go for the Wormwind. I'm thinking okay, so he outspeeds us. We Overgrowth. And then we cancel out his terrain or something. Or we just hit him for the Wormwind, and that lowers attack, but not special attack. Max Lightning. We're just going to do big damage. I guess that's the play, is big damage. He's going to Dynamax, which means he loses any kind of choice or anything like that. Might be Bulk Rotom. And then there's still going to be a Mimikyu in play. So I'm thinking about what I need to do for my Togekiss. And what I need to do for my Togekiss is probably just use the Max Overgrowth and take it. Oh, Max Flare. Right, he doesn't want to use an Electric-type move against me. Max Flare not enough, though. Duraludon, it's got a little chunk in there. And also buys me that extra turn, which is pretty nice. Oh, wait, Togekiss doesn't have Dynamax. I was thinking about the rest of this, What the hell? Oh. I don't want that crit to have mattered. I was trying to think about this, oh yeah, Togekiss, I have Dynamax Duraludon on the field. Yeah, Togekiss Dynamaxes and we win against Rotom. No, it doesn't go that way against Rotom, but that was still pretty big. And then Mimikyu, it has to KO us, so now it's just a straight up Mimikyu versus Togekiss match. That's alright for me. Steel Beam, why not? Maybe he gets greedy? Even though we already saw him forego the Swords Dance to go for the Play Rough. So he just wants to do damage. He doesn't want to set up. Alright. Togekiss can't do much with see, now this is where I'm conflicted, because man, if I don't Dynamax the Togekiss, I don't have my Scarf Kiss, I don't have all that filth. I might have to switch up Scarf Kiss just for this strat and actually Dynamax Duraludon to win. If you final Gambit and Dynamax Duraludon, that might be all you really need. Except in this situation. But then we Choice Scarf, Air Slash, and it kind of ends for the Mimikyu anyways. Play rough. Good job. We fine. You take a lot of damage. Air slash. I was say, like, if it misses, that's just as disappointing as it gets. Togekiss wins. Little scuffed, but it still worked out in the end. Alright, so Accelgor has a Lumberry now because Prankster Paralysis, I think, is the only thing I have to worry about since I don't have Choice Scarf anymore. And it's a Gyarados again. Let's just take out this Gyarados and watch the fun happen. This might actually play out. This might actually play out properly. I don't even know what the opponent can switch into. I guess he has a Dragapult. But he might get confident, like, well, he could just straight Dynamax here, go for, like, Speed Boost or something. But I'm still going to do a good chunk to him, and then I get a free cleanup with my Pokemon, so we'll be alright. Just don't take the full 60 seconds, because I'm trying to record a video here, dude. Alright, it took him the full 60 seconds just to Dynamax that Gyarados. Let's watch it, boys. Like, yeah, like I said, that was probably his option. Wait a second. This is actually good, because he's not even going to get the speed boost. In theory, I could bring in Togekiss and have some fun, but Dynamax Pokemon can't be flinched, and that's why Scarf Kiss is kind of, like, falling behind on me. I don't think Togekiss does that much damage to a Pokemon, but we could. We could go for it. And if this works, it means if this works, that means what's the point of Dynamaxing Duraludon or anything, because we just win. Scarf Kiss this might actually be a way of getting Scarf Kiss to work. I don't know what's happening anymore, guys. Every battle in Pokemon Sword and Shield turns out to be one of the weirdest battles I've ever had. What's happening? Like, he didn't even get his Airstream boost. We had that Scarf, and now I guess hopefully this video makes sense because Duraludon is needed at some point. But if I have Scarf Kiss ramping up those air slashes and he doesn't have Dynamax anymore, I don't know what happens. Like, I guess that should be a new team idea. Just get rid of their Dynamax Pokemon by any means possible. I think Duraludon is a really good anti-Dynamax Pokemon. And then we play it like this. And he also has a Togekiss, but is it Scarf Kiss? Or is it gonna, like, Thunder Wave me and then bad things happen? Flinch! Ooh, nasty plot. That's still not good enough. You need Thunder Wave. Alright. This just got a little more interesting. Because, I mean, he can't one-shot me. Like, we see the damage right here. Even if he gets an Ancient Power off under nasty plot, I survive with, like, 20 health. And he just needs to get flinched twice and he loses. I think the odds are in my favor. Not even that. Okay. Cool. We're behind. That's always nice to see that 2 60% chances miss. We need this. There we go. Alright. We got it when it mattered, but it was still kind of dumb. And then we have Dynamax Duraludon against no Dynamax, so I guess that's just the guaranteed win right there. And Aegis Slash, or not Aegis Slash, Air Slash, Aegis Slash. Man, that's bad. That's a bad brain crossfire right there. And it's a Dragapult. Sweet. So, let's just have some fun, guys. Let's just make this the new classic. Oh, what? 1 for 4. Dragapult is garbage. 1 for 5 on a 60%. I am the unluckiest Pokemon battler. Fortunately, it doesn't matter, and I'm just going to Dynamax and ruin this dude's, like, dreams. I guess it's, like, Focus Sash? But that thing has 0 damage. That has to be the worst pseudo-legendary. That has to be the worst pseudo-legendary. Like, Goodra does more than Dragapult. It doesn't matter if you have speed if you can't do anything about it. Goodra can at least, like, wall out. And it's got Sap Sipper. That Pokemon's nasty sometimes. Could have used Steel Beam for the troll, but I don't want to. I was like, oh yeah, he could just like maybe Draco Meteor me and then I die to my own Steel Beam or something. Let's not. Will-O-Wisp. I'm a special attacker, so I guess that was just a futile, here you go kind of game over moment. And maybe one of the biggest overkills to ever happen in Pokemon. What is this game? I was about to say I 100% want this to matter, but it's not going to matter. And now this is actually going to be a tough one because he has more health than me on the Prankster Grimmsnarl. So it'd be cool if he like Thunder Waves me and I one-shot him, but it doesn't work that way. So I don't even know why I have the Lumberry. There's no way of like dispelling, you know, there is an item that just kind of gets rid of Light Screen Reflect, so that's kind of meh. I don't know. Hopefully he doesn't lead Grimmsnarl. And hopefully, man, like, I don't want him to lead most of his team. It's like, well, then he goes in Dragapult, I can't Final Gambit him. I just want to have fun before the season ends. Still winning, though. So everything doesn't make sense. Oh, this could be perfect, though. This could be perfect, though. It's going to be funny. It's going to be funny. So I don't think he's expecting these shenanigans. And if you're going to try to, like, set up a Komodo, then where's the Light Screen Reflect to make that happen? Alright, I will actually take that back, because I was like, Komodo is so forgettable, I forgot Komodo exists. I was like, oh, what's the bottom tier pseudo-legendary? Goodra was my first thought. That's because Komodo is actually, like, the worst pseudo-legendary. Okay, so Dragon Ball is not as bad as Komodo. Game had to remind me. I think that's cosmic intervention right there, that Komodo still exists. But we're working. It's working, guys. Now we got Duraludon. Now we have our Dynamax Stomp. And actually, we can utilize the choice and then Dynamax maybe, depending on the game state, if we need to. Because when we Dynamax, we don't get choice. So what's like my team doesn't make sense, but we're winning. I want this team to make more sense. Like, Choice Scarf is anti-Scarf on the Accelgor, which is really cool. We need Choice Scarf on the Togekiss, because Dynamax Duraludon doesn't have those drawbacks. But if we Dynamax Duraludon, then what's the point? Because then we're not getting Choice Specs. So why am I running Choice Specs instead of Life Orb? Or something. However, we can just nuke this guy out of orbit, so it gives us the variance. And then Togekiss wins? I mean, if he brings, we know what happens with that Dragapult matchup. If we're even slightly unlucky, like that was very unlucky. If we're slightly unlucky, we still get it. And then Modest Max Overgrowth, what's that gonna look like? Rotom's tanky. I don't think it's that tanky. Even if it's full tank Rotom, that means we're faster, and that sets up a lot of good stuff for us. This game is so weird, and that speed creep is so strange. And Duraludon worked. Pokemon Sword and Shield is like one of the wildest Pokemon games, because like, this happens. And now, if he brings Dragapult, we win. Togekiss. If he brings Togekiss, we win. That's going to be a brutal Steel Spike. I mean, technically, we finally got the battle we were looking for. We one-shot Komodo. We one-shot Rotom. And Duraludon's doing its thing. And if we had Life Orb, it'd just be even more filthy. Like, if Togekiss Dynamaxes and survives like 3 health, it would have been the Life Orb. But the specs like instant Draco Meteor or instant Steel Beam Nuke makes sense too. And if we Dynamax Scarf Kiss, stuff can happen. I don't know. I don't know anymore, guys. That's right, you use that Airstream. It still hurts, because, like, Togekiss is mean. But it doesn't matter. Alright, let's see what happens here. Steel Spike, Duraludon, full power. So it gets tanky. 30% from the Life Orb might? I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, it's got weakness policy though. It's doing its thing. It is gonna win. It's gonna take us out. If that's 75%, then that would have been the KO with full life. Max Lightning doesn't do anything for us. Wormwind, Steel Spike. Yeah, we just kind of see now. Because he has to go for the Starfall, which means I'm speed tying with my Togekiss. Scarf Kiss saved the day? Scarf Kiss saves the day. We just need that 50-50. We just need to win. Speed tie, 50-50. Because he can't Airstream me again. He can't do all these other things. Ancient Power is the same. Like, I'm also not in these situations that often. When, like, Ancient Power gets 60 into 120 super effective. But then 75 plus 50% is like 110, 12-ish. So I guess Ancient Power is slightly the most damaging option that we have. And we just need to do that much damage to a Togekiss. Unlucky. I'm just the unluckiest battler ever. Well, weird stuff happened, guys. I guess that's what we say about the weird things happened. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm just going to upload it just to have proof that I'm the unluckiest battler. Let's actually, I never take a look at the opposing battle team. So yeah, Light Clay, obvious stuff right there. Weakness policy, we saw it. Timid nature, unlucky. Not running the Ancient Power, so it gets wrecked by Rotom. A rare physical. That's just kind of whatever. Life Orb, alright. Focus Sash. Specs. That's why we wrecked it. Roselli Berry. Dragon Dance. You tried. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much.